Hi, my name is Ben, and I'm making a game in 6 days for the Godot Wild Gem. The twist is that I've split down my development cycle into two phases: pre production, or the prospecting phase, and production, or the mining phase. These two phases come from my book, which is currently on Indiegogo, called Production Point: Learn How to Plan and Finish Your Game as a Solo Developer. Now, I'm also documenting my process every single day here on YouTube. And today is the end of day 5. So today was supposed to be the first day of production, but it ended up being more pre-production because yesterday I didn't feel like the game was finished with pre-production. And I don't feel like it's finished with pre-production today either. I don't feel like it's done with pre-production, but I do feel like I'm closer. So when I started the day, I felt like the main issue with the game was that it needed synergies and it needed difficulty because it's kind of a deck builder and it's a base defending deck builder. So there wasn't any way, the game didn't get any more difficult, so the difficulty didn't scale at all. And there weren't any synergies between the cards, so there was no reason to add new decks or new cards to your deck. So what I did was I added one of the things that I did for making the game more difficult was to add a shield around the dragon, and instead of having a dragon, having an egg. And you can see that right here in the game where I've got this egg that we're protecting and there's a shield around it. Now the reason I did this was to make it so the enemies, when they instead of like attacking a dragon, they would just run into the shield and deal damage to the shield. Now I also I did a basic synergy test, and what I did for synergies was I gave units different types. So if we look at the rat, for example, we have, let's see, rat stats. So it has these tags: fast, small, and pack. So those are the 3 tags that the rat has. And then we have a card, for example, like bulk up. And what this does is it gives 25% health to your units in a group when you cast it. But on small units, it gives them plus 50 health as well. So plus 50 more on top of the extra 25%. So that started to create some synergies where you have these tags on your units, and then your spells do different things depending on the tags on the unit. So that was the plan for synergies. And then I added in I made it so the enemies got stronger each round, and made it so that they had different spawn locations, although that hasn't come into play in a big way yet. So I've also made it so that time slows when you're casting a spell to let the user have a little more time. So you guys had a lot of great ideas, and I wasn't able to implement all of them, but these were the 2 main focuses, the things that I felt like were the top priority: adding synergies and having the difficulty scale. And what I have now is pretty good, and my wife's actually going to play it here, and we can see we can kind of see how the state that it's in right now. So we'll have my wife play that right now. Okay, so my wife's here. She's gonna play the game. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, you can start.
Know what to do.
So when you click on the card, you have to click out into.
Oh, I see. I just skip because I don't have
Yeah, so that's an. Do you know how much?
2?
Okay. Yep.
I guess I don't know how much it costs.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Oh,
The bear card.
yeah.
What do you think?
I don't really know how to tell how much it does.
Yeah, DPS is kind of a game.
Is it? Oh, this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mine or
If it was auto aim or does it? I don't think it does right now. Were you trying to buy that card?
oh, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
That's okay. I noticed that already. That was.
No. Oh no. No.
You can play your rats.
Oh.
A lot of good. Get a lot of gold. Tried lowering the health on that. Oh, that bear got stuck. Okay, that's probably good.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so you can see that the game still needs some work. And we've got a game-breaking bug here. But let's talk about, I'm going to play it just a bit and let's talk about some things. So the first thing that I kind of noticed, and when my wife was playing it, it was pretty obvious with her too, was that people don't really even pay attention to mana or how much mana cards cost. So I'm potentially going to try removing mana and using another incentive for them to not just play all their cards from their hand. So what that might look like is potentially giving them more gold for leaving cards in their hand. Bolt Care is a really broken card because what you can do is you can summon rats, and rats have really high DPS but low health, and then you can bulk them up, and then they're just like, you've got an unstoppable rat army. Ice Blast is also really good in combination with rats because, again, they have low health. So if what they're fighting can't attack back, then they kind of chew through it really quickly. So, yeah, I mean, the skip button right there is like right where you would think the buy button would be. So that's a common issue, and I think that the enemies do scale. It does get harder. And the synergies have some interesting potentials. I just haven't added very many synergy cards yet. And that's okay. I can do that in production. But yeah. So, or like this, for example, lizards are fire type. So this will deal half damage versus lizards. So if I hit these lizards with this, it's not going to deal as much damage as it deals to the other enemies here. And we're going to use the rats to try and get through the lizards. So yeah, I mean, it's still got some work, but I am happy with the progress that I made. It was a little bit of a slower day today, and that's just kind of how it is sometimes. But oh, dang it, I messed this up. Oh, and I just buffed the lizards. Whoops. That's okay. We pulled through. So let's look at my plan for tomorrow. So removing mana, giving +1 gold for each card that is left in their hand at the end of the round. So that would incentivize them not to play all their cards. However, they could play all their cards. Starting with a lower card draw, because I think it's overwhelming to have a lot of cards, and then allow the player to use some of their gold to purchase more card draw. So, when you first start out, you might only draw 3 cards, and then you buy an upgrade, and then you can draw 4 cards at the start of each round and have that. The economy is pretty rough, as you can see, because the cards don't get more expensive. We don't get better cards. Adding more synergies, and then focusing on adding more attack angles for enemies. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be transitioning into production because I'm really close. I think fixing the mana thing, adding lower card draw, and adding more attack angles for the enemies to be coming at the egg, and just some balancing and polish. I think it'll be ready for production, and then I can just make a bunch of content for it tomorrow. So that's a plan. I'm pretty happy with where the game is right now, even though it's still pretty rough. I think I definitely I attempted something pretty difficult for a week-long game jam, right? Making a deck building game that's like a base defender with different synergies and units and all this stuff. It's kind of I was shooting high. I was aiming as high as I could with this, and I'm happy with what I've come up with so far. So there's the plan for tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow, so my Twitch channel is down below. You can follow there. I don't exactly know what time it'll be, but yeah, I'll be streaming some production tomorrow. You can come hang out. And thanks for following me in this process, and I will talk to you all later.